Hey, my name is Punk. That was awkward. Whoa. Hello, my name is Punk27, and today I've brought you Forza Online Adventure gameplay, but it's the first race you see is terrible. I get lapped by the first two people in the race. I'm not racing yet. I'm going to the destination that you have to go to before you can race. Yeah, the first race, I get lapped by the first two people. The second race, I start doing great. I finished 7th place. Sadly, you don't get to see the end of the race because the recording stuff I used for Xbox didn't want to record all of it, so it cut me off at 10 minutes even. You run out of time and it teleports me. You get to see my little stats. My favorite radio station. I've won almost 11 million credits. That's a lot of money. I'm a pretty high level too. I mean, for my standards. For regular people that play this game a little bit more hardcore, it's probably more like 500 or 600 that's high levels. But I don't know, because I've played this game quite a bit, but I haven't played it into the 500 or 600 levels. Course, and now my Xbox is giving me notifications on Cortana. It's like, I don't care about you, stupid Cortana. You get the thumping bass going. Hold on, I'm gonna mute my TV because the TV is playing the sound. And you might be able to hear it through the mic and through the Xbox. Now you won't be able to hear it through my speakers because I just muted it. Yeah, this is the terrible race that I get lapped multiple times. I mean, it totally could have been worse, but... Actually, no, it couldn't have been worse, because I got last place and was lapped twice. I didn't even get a finish. I got the DNF, which stands for did not finish, or... Yeah, did not finish. Kind of weird that I had to think there for a moment to figure out what that stood for. I was like, did not finish? Is that right? Pretty sure that's right. So I'll stick with it here. I could even Google it. I've got my phone on me. Let's see. Oh, right now the reason why I did so bad on this is because I'm driving with a wheel. I have it's really cool. It's a Ferrari 458 like replica wheel. Oh, now the music's back on for the game. And my great crash of the race. But I'm driving with a Ferrari 458. Well, I'm driving a Ferrari 458, and then my wheel is also... yeah, DNF means did not finish, that's what Google says. Here's when it starts playing the Halo music for whatever reason on that station. I figured I'd stick to the Hospital Records radio because that to me feels more like Forza game kind of music, like music that'd be playing in Forza Motorsport 6, which I also have. I kind of feel like this race specifically is kind of more like me kind of getting used to the controls again. Because I'm like, I think I finished a minute behind first place. Right now I'm 45 seconds behind, but that I think is the only checkpoint I missed. Although something interesting is I think the way that like how long it takes for you to, yeah, that's when I'm starting to get lapped. I think when you miss a checkpoint and it makes you wait, I think the time is longer when you're farther ahead and it's shorter when you're farther behind. I think that's how it kind of works. That's how it's kind of that's how I've noticed it, at least. Which is not a bad idea, because it means in first place, if you miss a checkpoint, it's more devastating, and in 10th place, like I am now, it really doesn't do all that much. Which is good, because it gives the last place a chance to catch up and pass first place, or just other people. Kind of weird. I'm now back into wanting to record videos for YouTube. Zeus has kind of got or Rex at first got me because he did some Overwatch, he recorded an Overwatch thing, but then for whatever reason the Xbox Upload Studio wouldn't let Rex do a voiceover. We tried a bunch of different stuff. We tried hard resetting the console. He waited. He tried it this morning and it didn't work. Tried it yesterday. It didn't work. So I don't know. It's working for me now, which is good. Although something interesting I've kind of realized is there's kind of this misconception about YouTube, is that sure, it's fun. You may go, it's a lot of fun to play video games for your job. I mean, I don't get paid. It's not a job, but it still feels like work because you have to record the video, you have to do a voiceover, or at least in my case, I have to do a voiceover, which isn't that bad because I just get to sit and watch myself play a game and talk, which talking I do pretty well. But it's like, for the longest time, I really did not feel like doing anything related to YouTube because it just feels like it's work. It's like, this isn't fun. Because you do have to spend time, and I don't have any, like, editing software. Zeus does that he uses, but I don't, because I kind of have a crappy computer. And I don't really care that much, so I just use the YouTube's, like, video editor. That's what I use, and it works. I mean, sometimes it doesn't work, and you have problems, and it takes forever to fix the problems, but I've kind of figured it out, so I think I'm doing pretty good.
In 100 yards, keep left.
The game volume's getting awfully loud. I'm not sure. I think it quiets down when I'm talking and gets louder when I'm not, which would make sense, but it's still kind of annoying. Yeah, the wheel in that looks very similar to my wheel in real life, although the big difference is if you look at the outside around where the horn is on a regular car, that's like silver metal. On mine it's just black plastic, which is kind of lame, but it's whatever. My wheel's a lot cheaper than other wheels. It's like $100 for the wheel, and the reason why it's so cheap is because normally wheels have what's called force feedback, which is where the wheel will fight you when you turn like you're actually in a car. But what mine has instead is just bungee cords, so it does have resistance and it'll recenter itself, but it's not the same as, say, a $400 gaming wheel. But I still think it's totally worth it because it's really cheap. It was $100 for the wheel, and then I've got a stand that I put it on that can hold the pedals and the wheel, and that was like $80, I think. And I assembled it like I got it from IKEA. I got it in a big box, took it out, and I got some screws and some Allen keys and put it together. Which I think it's worth it, so if you play racing video games, I guess go for it. It's the Thrustmaster Ferrari 458 Spider, I think. It's red with black plastic. It's got red rubber on the sides of it, which is a nice touch. Makes it a little bit grippier. And now's when we go into the second race, and it gets to cut off. There's about 2 minutes left, so. Ooh, level 166. You don't get to see me spin the prize wheel, though. I didn't even spin it. I still have an extra prize spin to do. Whew, man, I'm tired. I haven't slept well lately. Or at least a night I didn't sleep well. I'm kind of catching back up. Which is kind of bizarre how that works out, where you don't sleep well one night and you have to make it up on other nights, and it's like, this is weird how this works. Because otherwise you just end up being tired for a few days, which I don't like. I like having lots of energy. Here we go. In this race, it's a lot better because I can actually keep up with the other cars, which is pretty good. In my, it's not good at all, but my goal is just to not get last place. Mainly because I'm driving with the wheel. Also because people are just much better than me in this game. I haven't gotten very good at driving with the wheel. It's a lot more difficult than driving with the controller. With the controller, I think the big thing between the two is with the controller, it's instant left and right. With the wheel, you actually have to turn. So trying to bring your wheel back and forth quickly doesn't work very well. Okay, well, I'm almost out of time. I got about 15 seconds left, so I will hopefully see you all next time, okay? Have a good while until the next video gets uploaded. See you guys later.